Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of May 26th. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So, Aquarius, we are here in fellow air sign, Gemini season. To start off this week, we have Mars squaring off with Pluto. So really, what actions are we taking towards our deepest transformations? We're really going to feel that tension point of that. On the 31st, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. So with all of this Gemini energy, it's going to fuel that fire of the Sagittarius full moon to really focus in on what is going to lead us to our deepest passions right now, yeah? And then on the next day, on the 1st of June, we're already halfway through the year, basically. It is going to be this moment of Mercury, which is Gemini's ruling planet, moving from Mercury into Cancer. And so all of this fast information that we've had, it's going to go into Cancer, which Cancer is water. It's a steady stream when it wants to be, but it's also the crab. So the crab likes to shell up, and so things might get a little bit quieter. People might not be responding as fast. People might just going straight ghost mode right now. And that is just an energy of the moment that we're having. And let's see what that means for you. And this week I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck. So let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. There we go. Ooh. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. It's a weird thing to be telling an Aquarius this, because I feel like this is basically your readings all the time from, even just like finding stuff about Aquarius on the internet. But it's true, Aquarius, right now, it has never been more needed. And also, like, valuable to just be authentically you, because there's so much out there about, just sticking to what is acceptable, sticking to just like trends, but also there's been so much like getting washed out by like copycats stuff. And no, Aquarius, you being most authentically you is the most powerful thing that you can do right now. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. So Aquarius, and I feel like this has just been kind of a thing for you since about your season, is that summertime is really the time for you to kick off and get into whatever weirdness you want to. But it's just saying right now that you're kind of at that birthing portal moment where you have to be okay with waiting. And waiting is not a bad thing. I've been telling, like, the theme for this week's story time has been about, I signed up for my yoga teacher training about 7 months before I actually did the training. So there was this huge period, and I think I turned 30 in that time period, which was, I basically was drunk and sad for about like a month or two straight. But then after that, I did a Vipassana retreat that led me back to being vegan. And I'm not suggesting that everybody go vegan. It's not for everybody's body. And then also I quit weed in that moment of this meditation. It was just kind of like, these are things that I don't need anymore. And I also found this whole other like study that I have been practicing since basically that Vipassana in 2017. It's like a decade ago. It's basically like a decade ago. But anyways, so for you Aquarius, like, yeah, in this gap period, I got a lot done. I got a lot of fucking around done, but I also got some very solid downloads of how to change up my life at the time. And this was all in the waiting period for that yoga teacher training, which did then take me in all kinds of different directions. So for you Aquarius, be okay with the waiting period and don't be upset about the good or the bad. It's going to be all of the above. It's just a waiting period. Don't let the restlessness take you. Just sit and, yeah, like be okay with that moment. Be okay with the waiting. Yeah, let's see. How do we get out of this? Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So, Aquarius, surrender. Surrender to this moment. You are in a waiting period. Something is coming, but you're not there yet. Surrender to, yeah, the extremes of life. Like I just in my example, like I was sad. I was like really, really sad, but then also really, really inspired in this 7-month gap. And I didn't let either one be the all-encompassing. It just was what it was. So Aquarius, be open to all expressions of life, all expressions of your emotional threshold happening right now. Don't let that anticipation overwhelm you. You know, like you're gonna have to surrender to the patience of waiting is where the star seeds want you to be right now. And yeah, embrace your weirdness is literally gonna carry you through this as well. That is what the star seeds have for you, Aquarius. I hope that helps. And I'm gonna pull one more card for you from the Land Sky Oracle deck. And this deck is done by a yogi. So you're gonna get either a philosophy or a pose that's gonna help you really ground into this waiting period that you're in. So let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, Aquarius, you literally just got a stone. You literally got a stone, so you're fully grounding this into your body by, yeah, getting a stone. And so if you do not, I don't have this stone, at least I don't think that I have the stone readily available in my vicinity right now, but the stone is malachite. This stone is literally volcanic in nature, and so this card isn't doing it justice. I wish I had an image like more readily available for you. Do I have that book in my vicinity? No. That would be cool if I did. I do not. I really wish, like, this card doesn't do it justice. This stone is really pretty, but basically it's a green stone that has all of these bands in it, and you can see it go from light to dark bands of green. And so this stone is really tied to the heart chakra. And so for you, Aquarius, right now, it'd be really great for you to tap into that heart healing by, you know, if you do not have a malachite, and yeah, this is not the best reference, I would just look up the stone, M-A-L-A-C-H-I-T-E, malachite. I would really look up an image of this stone if you have never seen one in person. I know that I have at least 2 or 3 somewhere in this room or in the garage somewhere, but I do not know where they are. But it is a pretty stone, and it's really good for your heart chakra. So Aquarius, for you, if the malachite stone doesn't really resonate with you, a green stone like an emerald or peridotite, I was thinking of, what is that? Moldavite is an asteroid. That would be really cool for an Aquarius, I think. But yeah, so really tying into green stones or just wearing the color green, going out into nature, being surrounded by greenery. Aquarius, that's going to be really soothing and healing for you in this waiting period till your next step. Yeah, so that any sadness that comes up or grieving that comes up in this waiting period for the next step, you can really soothe with the color green or malachite or green stones. Like I wear a watermelon tourmaline. It has both green and pink in it for that heart chakra. So Aquarius, yeah, if you can find a green stone to wear at about your heart chakra level, get a chain that will take it there, or you can lay and meditate with that stone on your chest, and the weight of that stone even is going to be really grounding and supportive for you. You can even use, and like I'm not going to wear it because it's huge, the rose quartz is one of the best stones for that heart chakra as well. So if the green isn't working for you, if you have a rose quartz, it could be hopefully a lot smaller than that one. Yeah, you can put it on your chest and rest with it for like maybe at least 5 minutes a day and really just find yourself supported and healed by this stone. That is what I have for you this week, Aquarius. I hope that helps. I do hope that you really just embrace your authentic self right now, because really, like right now in whatever phase, because it sounds like there's a transition happening and you're in this waiting period, and right now the best thing for you to do is just surrender to this moment and your highest healing. And I hope that you do find that support you need this week, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Bye.